Good morning. Welcome to Monster Train Morning Commute. I'm SlowWolf, and we're going to be going through another daily. Yesterday. Don't talk to me about yesterday. Don't talk to me about the day before. Really, it's just been a cavalcade of calamity. It's not looking much better, but we'll have to see. So, we've got Umbra. We got Hellhorned. We actually get to keep our champion this time. Interesting. And I do like alternate Hellhorn. Queen's Impling is interesting in that it does 10 damage. It's like a better Frost Lance that takes up a little bit of space, which we should have abundance of. We've got advanced prototypes and a lot of them. They've got damage shields and restores 5 health to all units after combat. That could be interesting. So far, we're 4.5 hours in. And we start losing winners around the 30 mark. So, like, it's a tough one, but not unwinnable. We'll have to see what the damage shield does. But with advanced prototype, that means our base guys have multi-strike. Like, it's not so bad. The trick here is going to be making sure... Oh, fuck. Right, don't go for spells. Sorry for swearing. Friendly units enter with armor 5. That does make them really durable. I think that we want to focus away from spells if at all possible, because our spells being devoured feels bad, man. Some +2 on this floor, or we go for Trample Boy. If you go for the +2 on this floor, we can go for a single floor that has, I mean, many train stewards, a couple of welder helpers to help out, the ability to summon other things on there. I like the idea of it. I'm going to give it a shot. I'm not sure if this is the right plan. I would imagine that it's not, but I like the idea. Non-boss enemy units enter the spikes 3 and they have a damage shield. Suck a big one. I'm not happy about that. I'm not happy at all about that. Alright, let's see what we can do. So, whoop, suddenly the floor is huge. The floor is massive. I might as well put this guy here. You're dying. You're not. Let's fix that. Cool. Now you're both dying. Might as well go ahead and remove your damage shield while you got the chance. Toss another one of these boys up here. Cool. Brief respite. We're going to go down here. Let me put this out there. I'm going to go ahead and put it on Shade Splitter just to, I don't know, do something? Like, I don't know what to do here. Can I put down another train steward? I can. Excellent news, everybody. Look, easy first floor. Like, it's too many of those train stewards all at once. I'm quite pleased. So, that said, Perils Protection. If they've got the ability to just say no, then they'll say no. Let's get the packed morsels. I think that could be handy. And then out of these, Ally of the Ancients is really good. Like, 25 armor is nothing to sneeze at. We don't have an AoE killer yet. And being able to just remove all the damage shields at once is actually not a bad plan. So, I'm going to go ahead and just pick that up there. And I'm going to go down the left side. So, the reason why we're going down the left side is because, typically speaking, Hellhorn units tend to suck. In my opinion. Down this side, though, we can get some extra stuff done. I think that out of these two, Lifesteal is good, except when it's not. A damage shield is particularly strong against certain things. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up the damage shield. Do I give him the large stone is the question. No, what I do is I give one of the train stewards the large stone, so we got a 50 damage unit right out of the gate. And then watch him go. Do I want to make somebody bigger? There are some options for making people bigger. The Crucible Warden being a little bit bigger isn't a bad plan. However, he doesn't need it. Aw, damn it! I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm very, very mad. Okay, I think out of all of these, the number one thing I kind of want to remove is, like, 1 or 2 of the train stewards. Like, having a couple of upgraded train stewards would be great. But yeah, this hurts. We had an endless right there. You know, I'm saving my money for later. That's rough. I should have just immediately rerolled. Why did I go? Why did I go? Endless Molten Imp would have been amazing, and yet here I am having screwed up that opportunity. I mean, how could I have known? How could I have known? Don't even care, dude. Dude's still alive up here? That's not thrilling. Balls of Tarnation. These guys are not dying fast enough. They're just not dying fast enough. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to toss this guy down here. We're going to stick down a train steward as well. We're doing enough. This is good. We will stick down another train steward, toss out another one of these, and then just toss that onto our guy here so that way he doesn't die immediately. Alright, cool beans. Up here, it doesn't matter who lives and who dies. Like, you can see how damage shield is really annoying during the waves, right? Like, they don't want to die. Making a morsel is neat, but I don't think we need any of those. Look, don't pass up ritual battle a second time, dude. Okay, we have enough imps that Consumer of Crowns actually has a place. Between the Queen's Implings and the 2 Welder Helpers, we actually have, and the Molting Imp, there's actually enough imps that Consumer of Crowns has a place. Sure, we'll pick it up. It's one of the very few Hellhorn units I'm looking at right now and going, yeah, okay. Alright, do I go down the right side or the left side this time? Look, would I want to duplicate anything in my deck right now? Maybe, but like... Endless again. You're taunting me. I hate it. Give me another train steward that I'm happy to look at and call friend. Cool. Let's see what unit we get here. Morsel Maker does not hurt. So now we got a floor we can put a Morsel Maker and everybody else. That's good. Purge unit, get an upgraded version later, or purge a spell, get an upgraded version later. I'm happy to purge a unit instead. Let's get rid of one of these train stewards while we can. Because we got lots of them. And if you want to go ahead and make one of them like an absolute god, please do. I am thrilled with the idea. Let's actually take a look now and see what this boss is all about. So, I should have checked ahead of time which bosses are we facing and who. It says right at the beginning. However, I keep ignoring that. So, friendly units enter the sap one and they get dazed on strike. Okay, there's worse. The main trick is to set up all my heavy hitters in the back of a squad as much as possible. Oof. This is really, really rough, actually. Don't mind if I just set this up, please. That's just right. Okay, Molting Imp? Nah, not happening. Okay. Good news is they're not doing a whole ton of damage. How do I want to do this? Okay, well, the obvious answer is I want to make sure that you're here and you're here. Cool, we're killing one. We need goalies. You guys are they. Might as well go ahead and stuff on an extra damage shield there. Okay, cool. One guy makes it to the top and deals 1 damage. Oh god, this bottom floor. This is not good. Right, because of the days. Okay, this is just getting worse by the minute. That top floor is gonna suck. Okay. Consumer Crayons is still kicking, however. We just don't have the room to put it down. Like, if only we had the space, huh? Cool. It's not nearly good enough. Like, there's no denying, our floors here are good. Like, we have the capability of doing some serious work. But we just have too many units to do it with. It's not enough to get the kill on the bad guy, huh? Alright, well. Should have played more aggressively, I guess. Rough. We took way too much damage. Okay. You're very dead. I'm not even gonna bother at this point. Like, this guy has enough damage shield that we could have tanked this person for years. Unless if they have multi-strike, bosses aren't scary. We lost all the extra bonus points that we could have had from that, though. Let's see. Fragile and multi-strike is potentially very cool on certain units. I am scared as to thinking which ones it could be. Like, who would I put multi-strike on? And fragile, right? Like, we don't have to cast it. It's still a useful card, though. These, now we skip. And you know what? Hand me some of that energy. We do not have enough space, though. I don't know why I did that. That was very dumb. That was very dumb. Look, go down this way, get your fire remains, get the unstable vortex, remove Train Steward and another Train Steward. Cool. The other two Train Stewards will stick around in the deck because they're actually legitimately good creatures. Double stack and other stuff. Fragile and multi-strike too. Oof. Oof. You got just enough energy to be able to cast Ritual Battle. What a time to be alive. We're never going to cast One Horn's Tome if I do that. So what I'm going to do instead is going to make it cost less. And let's see what we can do with this Dark Forge. So I'm going to get +3 on this floor. Hey, and he's starting to hit relatively hard too. You know what? I'll take it. This means that we don't necessarily have to tech into going for space if we keep going. Non-boss enemy units all restore all health when they move up a floor. Ah, it's so bad. That's terrible. Okay, we need a turn to set up. Or several turns to set up. That is atrocious. Yeah, we're gonna spend a couple of turns just making sure that this boy's good enough to go. You know what I mean? Oh fuck, they got haste, so I just set up on the middle floor. Oh no. Right on. Okay, can we recover from this in any way, shape, or form? A little bit. Just a touch. This was an ultimately failed experiment, sadly. I should have noticed the haste. Did anybody else think to notice the haste? Here, that ought to solve that problem relatively well. No, I'm just gonna keep okay, well, this is a weird one. We really mungled this one up. However, this boy here isn't exactly bad. The guy does have haste, though. Well then. In that case, we better make this count. My entire turn is going to be this, and then trying. Look, we got the kill. But forgetting that they had haste really cost us. Yeah, we're picking that up because I'm an idiot moron. Damage Shield 2, Rage 6, and Everdrain 3 is cute and all, but we're not doing that. Either Descend friendly enemy units on this floor, Crucible Extension, potentially, but our deck is thick currently. I would like it to not be. Inferno is actually reasonably powerful, but it's not the right time. Piercing is neat too, but again, not the right time. Yeah, we move along. Let's see, what does a Train Steward look like now? Damage Shield, Multi-Strike 1. When it dies, deal 20 damage to the front enemy unit. Hold on to it for a little while longer. Let's see what this can turn into. This is interesting. This is now interesting. This Train Steward is going to be something unique. I'm glad I didn't just reset after that, by the way. I'm going to go ahead and just toot my own horn. That was a smart decision. By a smart decision, I mean at least I had the balls to keep trying. I think we're going to go down this way. Pick up the money. Pick up the free concealed caverns. Melting, Hellhorn, or Umbra, huh? Let's see what Hellhorn gives. Rage Serum. Big skip. It's not that good. It's like 6 damage. then 4 damage, then 2 damage, then nothing. Like, it's such a temporary boost with such a small gain. I don't see it. Gorge abilities trigger an additional time is pretty strong. Gain 7 energy on the first turn of battle is really strong. What do we have that gorges right now? Currently just a Crucible Warden. Mind you, for every single one he gorges, he gets 2 damage shields, which makes him an incredible tank. Yeah, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt here. Let's see what we can do. Now, please don't be stealth. It's stealth! Because of course it is! I have Spell Shield, not that it matters! Okay, that's fine. I'm not actually all that worried about Spell Shield this time. Mind you, that's weird. Okay. Alright, now we're killing all 4. Cool. Hold on to that. You're all the way up here, huh? Okay, and if you could somehow fit down here, that'd be excellent. No? Okay. You're down to 4. It's getting close. Yeah, you can be my goalie, buddy. Rough times. You're not dying. Well, if you're not dying, you might as well just get bigger, right? Okay. Ideally, we need more room down here. So I'm glad that we're getting it. We're not killing the last guy in the back here, which is a problem. Not sure if anyone else has noticed, but it's an issue. Might as well make this guy as damage shieldy as possible at this point. Inferno here would have been great. That hurt, by the way. That lost us all of our extra points. Up here, everything's dying. Down here, I mean, like, we'll see what happens, but... You just have to assume that this guy lives long enough that it matters. And he won't. Yeah, you had him in the back, dude. 495. It's so close. It's so close. But you know what? Stealth is an issue, man. Stealth is such a problematically frustrating thing to have to work with. Okay, get the Crucible up here. Boost up his armor. Whatever, dude. Reduce my points. Reduce my points, daddy. Just absolute frustration. Don't worry about it. Our deck is not working. Let's put it that way, okay? Our deck is just not working currently. Prism Retrieval is useful. In the sense that if we use it, we at least get a creature, which would be nice. You know, it might be a creature we want. Return a random consume card to your hand. None of these immediately make perfect sense, sadly. Imp in a box does make some sense, but, oh, heck, man. We don't want to focus on our spells at all if we can afford not to. So now what do? Deal 50 damage to the front enemy unit when he dies. Yeah, you know what? That's dope, dude. Now make a man listen. Just toss him in front of people. He's a bomb. He's a tomb. Balls, dude. Look, we need to go down this way because we need to, like, do some stuff with it. So what are some cards that we can afford to remove at this point? Train Stewards are great and all. Queens and Blings are fine. Shade Splitters are okay. I think my biggest, like, oof at the moment is whenever I draw a Train Steward I don't want and I put it in the wrong spot. We also don't have our guys dying nearly as often as I would have expected. That 5 armor does a lot to keep them alive, it turns out. There really are just a lot of units, dude. Yeah, let's remove some Shade Splitters. I don't need this many. I really don't anymore. Concealed Caverns. Let's see what we can find. Umberstone. It's Trample. Hell yeah! Trample? Booyah! You put that on the 100 damage Super Slapper and we're kicking it, dude. Okay, you're giving me another large stone. I see. Look. 2 massive Train Stewards. I think I think that might not be a great plan. Consumer of Crowns being that large is very cute. But then we can't put him anywhere to protect him. So, like, no, I don't think we do that. Things that would keep him, that would make me happy, though, would be giving him some HP. Having him have a little bit of extra HP to keep him alive a bit longer is good. That and multi-strike ought to do the trick. So let's see what we get with a reroll here. Almost anything will work, and endless is perfect. Molting and being endless means we put him out, he dies, comes back, it's great. 10 more damage? Dude, go nuts, man. Oh, do we want to purchase more cards? Yeah. We have too many units otherwise. Let's see what goes on next. Okay, it's Arcus. Casting spells applies 1, and people that die add things. Look, this is actually okay. If it was Rally, we'd be in a we would have picked the wrong deck to go for. However, it is not, and so we are probably okay. 5 and 6. Should have gone for the +7. Okay, this will help. This is where the goalie comes in. This makes a big difference. Because now this guy's down to, like, no damage shield, and we'll hold on to this for now. So. Yeah, hit me, dude. Alright, prison retrieval right now. Would grab us another train steward. It's not a bad plan, actually, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. No, I got us a welder helper. What a strong welder helper he is. Oh, what a good boy. Fuck. That's not what I wanted at all. Okay, now remember, there are sweepers. So, we don't want to go too crazy. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just pump this floor up as hard as possible. And in the meantime, you might as well sit up here, dude. We have just enough space to put in a big, angry demon. And look, behold, my stuff. And one big, angry demon. We were going to put him right in the back. Oh, fudge, I forgot about One Horn's Tome. Okay, well, we're not getting multi-strike. End of story, but at least we're not getting Fragile either. I forgot all about that. That's okay. Are you dead up here? You're not dead up here, huh? You will be. Last wave, huh? Look. I'd be lying if I didn't say that this made a lot of sense, but it's not needed right now. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to rage the shites out of it. Trample does not matter against one target. And the target, in this case, is super dead. Ritual of Battle. Look, he's toast. And Arcus can hammer all he wants. When you've got 18 damage shields, you're not getting through. So it's worth mentioning, our deck isn't bad, it's just not perfect. We can get another One Horn's Tome. We really don't need to. We've got one and we're having a hard time using it. And we could double it, but we want to give it some bonuses too. So, we could go for more energy. We could go for more space. I like that idea. Yeah, we're gonna go for space. We should have gone for space in the first place, to be honest. But, hey, the extra energy helped us to cast a bunch of different really powerful spells. So I'll take it. If you go down the right side, we can increase our creature's effectiveness. Maybe even grab multi-strike for Consumer of Crowns. And wow, wouldn't that be, like, wow, the best? So let's give that a look. Out of these, when you summon the second unit during your turn, gain 3 energy. Booyah. Booyah. Merchant of Steel. Quick. Multi-strike! Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Okay, cool. Look. You take that, dude. Just stay alive a little bit longer. That's huge. That is so good. Steel Pulley Claw or Trap Shoot. So Steel Pulley Claw is literally 2 energy, do 120 damage to a thing. It is extremely good. Trap Shoot is free, but is like not my favorite. Like, I'd rather spend the 2 energy to make sure that something is murdered. And to be fair, depending on when we use it, it's not so much 120 damage as it is 80, but 80 damage is still a lot, okay? If you would add a 2 energy, 80, that'd be pretty sweet. Plus 4 on the floor, oh yeah. And like, that's 100 damage on the guy, you know? That's not bad. Like, I like this guy. So restore all health when they move up a floor? What's wrong with you? I take time to set up. Oh, you jerk. Damage, shield, and heal is such... Oh, it's such a jerky combination. Okay. Bing. 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 Yeah, okay, this guy would die. Okay, look, we're setting up. Okay, we're setting up. This is what we're doing. We're setting up on the second floor here just to have the off chance of maybe surviving some stuff, okay? Okay, cool. Now we've gotten that far along. Wow! The front 3 units, huh? Currently you're 10. So 1, 2, back up to 5. You're down 6. Yeah, we can cast you. Still killing the front guy, though. I mean, we do need a goalie. And you do fit the bill. Alright. I believe this to be the right choice. Now, again, the fact that they recover all of their HP every floor is a bit much. Let's reach the 7-person limit, huh? Yeah, just hold on to them. This is gonna hurt, by the way. So they don't have any sweepers. So that's what we're gonna do here. Now you're not endless or anything. You're not even gonna do enough damage. That's fine. You know what? Just don't come through my deck. Absolutely put you there. Absolutely do this. Ridding everybody of their damage shields is such a big deal. Flying Daze 2 does not hurt here. What else is left in my deck to draw with Prism Retrieval anyway? Nothing. Nothing but morsels. Okay, so this floor is full. No touch that floor, huh? Cool. Balls! Absolute balls! Okay, everybody up here at least is dying. Okay. Suck it. Just remove some damage shields. That's all I ask. I think we've got these guys on the next floor. I don't see how we don't. Okay, so we've got him. That was a lot of damage to take for a trial, and we only killed him on the second floor. So, like, rough. But we got through the trial, and it was a rough one, too. As long as we win, I'm okay, really. Skip. Skip again. We got plenty of HP. By plenty, I mean almost none. But at least we don't have to deal with any more crazy trials. You know what I mean? Okay, so if we go down this side, we don't get as much HP. Sadness. However, stuffing some multi-strike onto this guy does not hurt. And honestly, I don't need him to be, like, supremely damaging or anything. But a damage shield 3 will help. We don't need to do anything else here. Let's double up. Now, what would I want to double up on? Probably one Horn's Tome. If I had to go ahead and give anything a big up in my book, it's the ability to give something multi-strike 3. So yeah, we'll do that. That's a big deal. Friendly units enter with Rage 3. It's a reroll. Split Anvil. Sure. It's not all that helpful because we don't have that many spells. But hey, you know, it could work. So, the first spell card you play each turn is consumed. See, remember when Seraph had one ability and not, like, 3 of them? Stupid Seraph the Patient. Alright. Here's my thing. We set up on this floor. And we prison this floor a little bit. But we're going to set up on this floor. And we're going to make this boy hit as hard as possible. Early. Jack Strips is going to help us to stay in the game. You have damage shield 3, so you're alive. Which is excellent news. We need a goalie. Put out an imp. And I think we end the turn for right now. Okay, rough turn. Rough turn, dude. That sums up the turn. But we're getting to a point now where we've got a nearly unstoppable second floor. They don't really have the ability to stop it. We've got the energy to do this and then just multi-strike 3, huh? Is this our carry? I think it is. I think it has to be. We can put the demon on the same floor. At this point, it'd be quite pleased. But Jack Strips have made this infinitely easier. Okay, we gotta remove that. We're gonna do this. And this... Cool. That does a lot to help us, actually. We're gonna prism on this floor. We got nothing else to do. End the turn. Okay. At this point, Rites of Battle does not hurt. We're not going to have a high score. But we are going to have a good attempt at this, okay? Ogre's in there. We gotta try. That is the craziest molting imp I've ever seen. Remove their shields, then die! Last wave. Okay, so this should not be a difficult wave to deal with. You're free. Just go out there. Consumer crowns. You're gonna kick it in the back here and tank for our guy for as long as possible? Yeah, that's that then. You should be dead. You are very dead. Excellent news. The downside... I said we couldn't cast Ritual Battle one more time. Look, easy win. Despite the fact that this person has multi-strike, he's not able to punch through the number of damage shields we have out here. So you know what? I'll take it. It's a 30,000 and something point win. The fact that we won it all is kind of a blessing considering how many mess ups I made. There were quite a few, like, to put it in strategy terms, blunders. Straight up massive mistakes we made. Forgetting that they had haste that one time was pretty big. Not seeing what bosses we were facing, pretty big. But, all things considered, we made it to the top 25, 5 hours in, so that's alright. Let's see what the top person had going on for them right now. So they had a penumbra that had the +4 to summon. We actually seemingly got the same thing there. Not going for Light of Seraphite at the beginning was a bit rough. This would have, Infused Mallet would have been huge. I should have gone for that if I had seen it. Fossili's Fangs was good. Improved Firebox was something we should have picked up. We played 20th Morsel of the Battle, just deal 150 damage. Imsicle, you got an Imsicle? Wow, you had all the artifacts. We had none. You killed Seraph on the bottom floor. You killed Arcus on the bottom floor, and you killed Talos on the bottom floor. That's the main thing right there. Like, they had a good run. It wasn't, like, over the top or anything. But they played and killed everything on the 3rd floor every single time. Every single time. Bottom floor, wiped. So, how did they do that? Let's see. Train Steward with extra attack. Crucible Warden actually upgraded. An Ember Forge to help with the energy. A Welder Helper. A tanky Welder Helper. 2 of them. One of them with Endless. Consumer of Crowns. Did not find the multi-strike on there, but you don't need it. Maybe I'm not giving Rage Serum enough. Like, maybe I'm just not giving it enough. Quick. Neat. Cave in. Okay. I can see how that works. If you don't have the Morsel Hoarder, you just, like, slap them all down. You know, have a good time. Battering Ram! Okay, hold on. So, Branding Right plus Battering Ram equals really good time? Oh, plus Reinforce. Yeah, that would do it. That would do it really well. On the same Ritual Battle. So, like, they had a deck that worked on Battering Ram, and they were able to just work around the fact that Consume existed by playing other spells in the way. They also got rid of most of the Train Stewards. They only had 2. We had 3, one of which honestly did nothing. Yeah, so good for them. This was a tough one, all things considered. You did have to think, especially with the shields up, like this, plus 2 of the trials being everybody heals. Whatever, dude. Whatever. Thanks for watching. Hope you folks enjoyed yourselves. If you did, be sure to let me know. Hit the subscribe button, bell for notifications when these videos go live, and I hope to see you for tomorrow's morning commute. You take it easy, and I'll see you then.